I had to make this video because it was just simply something that I just can't understand. I'm really having a hard time on understanding this gaming community. Yes, I'm an old fart. You can call me an old fart. I don't care. You can call me an ugly mug. I don't care. All right. It's not about me. It's about the gaming community. Okay. What this video is about, it's about the gaming community. I was asked 3 days ago while I was doing my live stream. I was asked, hey, was requested. People were requesting me, please, would it be possible for you to do a XO18 Xbox One show that's in Mexico City? That was a few days ago, 3 days ago actually. Could you do a analysis, watch the entire thing for 2.5 hours? So I was forced for you guys to sit for 2.5 hours, watch that video, the whole press conference. I had to watch it so that way I can bring you a 30-minute video, dissect that 30-minute video, and give you my opinions and thoughts. Let's remember this word, opinions and thoughts. My own opinions and thoughts. We all have them. You have them. I have them. But you requested of me to do a video on that XO18 show from Mexico City. And to my surprise, when I looked at the comments, some of the comments that they were just too harsh, I had to just remove them, okay? They were too fanboyistic, and they were just too nonsensical. They were just, I don't allow that kind of those comments. I just remove them, okay? I'm not running some kind of brothel here where any jackass can come in and say whatever the hell they want to say. Okay, it's not that kind of a channel. Okay, I filter my channel. I make sure that no nasty stuff is being said. But anyway, to my surprise, I don't know if it was even a surprise, I had find out that people are now criticizing me for giving them an opinions and thoughts on the video that they requested of me to do. Let's repeat this one more time in case some of you can't seem to register what I'm saying. Same individuals who requested of me to do my honest opinion and thoughts on the show now are complaining about my opinions and thoughts on that show that I dissected in 30 minutes. Let's repeat them one more time in case this didn't quite yet register to you. The same individuals who requested of me to give them my own opinions and thoughts on the XO18 show, Xbox show in Mexico City, are the same people now. They're criticizing me for my own opinions and thoughts that they requested of me to do. That'll be like asking a plumber, hey, I need you to come and look at my plumbing. I want your opinions and thoughts. And then when the plumber tells you his opinions and thoughts, then you're like, well, screw you. I don't like your opinions and thoughts on this. Why is it so expensive? Why do I have to do this, this, and that? Pretty much the same thing here. It really shows the ignorance on some individuals, not all of them. I'm not speaking for the masses, but this is why I am having a difficult time understanding this gaming society today. It's a very toxic gaming society, and it's spread in many different divisions of fanboys. You got the Xbox fanboys, you got the Sony fanboys. They're all bad. You know, it's not like one's better than the other. They're all equally bad. All of these fanboys are equally bad. They're nothing. There's nothing great about them. Okay, because they have an agenda. Their agenda is to support the brand no matter what. Okay, and if you don't fit their narrative, automatically they'll cast you out like a leopard. they'll cast you out like a leopard. Um, yeah, that was a Joker impression. You know, people ask me like, can I do Heath Ledger impressions? I can, but I try to avoid doing it because out of respect for Heath, because Heath, it would be my age now. We share the same birthday, the same sign, you know, zodiac sign, everything, you know. And I mean, but I could do it, but I refuse not to do it. You know, people have been asking me, could you please do impersonation of Joker's Heath Ledger? I said I could do it. I've done it privately with my friends, and you know, some parties, but I refuse to do it publicly, like right now, because out of respect to him. That's how much I respected that person and that actor. Okay? But I'm not going to do it. Let's talk about this whole gaming community society that we are in right now. It's very toxic. It's really no different than what you have in the political arena. It's very diverse. It's very almost like too. I'm trying to use my words carefully here. But let's just put it this way. Because whatever I say here, people will take it the wrong way. They'll take it out of the context, and they're going to say something otherwise. What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to use a very careful words on how I look at this and how I give you my thoughts and opinions on it. Today's gaming community, it's really not that great. At least from my point of view, because I come from a different generation, different background of gaming. I come from a background where people enjoyed games for what they are. They enjoyed games for just being able to interact with something, to lose yourself in the fantasy world, to appreciate this fantasy world. And that was back then in my days. Was there fanboyism back then? There was always a little bit of it, like tiny little bit of it, but it wasn't to the extent, to the extremes that we have today. It wasn't to that kind of extreme. Sure, there was some fanboys here and there. Oh, I love Commodore. I prefer Amiga 500, or I prefer, you know, Atari, or I prefer SNES, or I prefer Sega Genesis. Okay, there was always a little bit of that, but it wasn't to the point where it was like, oh, you know, like in your face like it is today. Today it's just to the extremes. Today it's like very extreme. Okay, and is that a good thing? No, it's not. It's not a good thing. Remember how I always talk about the word balance? Everything should have its balance. When people go off the rails, when people double down on one side and then they double down on the other side, there's no winners there. The only true winner there is diversity. And diversity is not good for anybody. And it's definitely not good for the gamers, because then you're not able to truly talk about the games. You're not able to truly express your opinions and thoughts about some subject matters without being attacked or being put on a pedestal or being falsified, put somewhere out there with misinformation that you are some kind of a bad person or whatnot. There's a lot of that going around. That's because you have this diversity in gaming. That's because you have these divisions in gaming, and that's not good. That's not good for anybody. And this toxic environment, it's definitely, you can see it. It's not just on YouTube. It's whether you go to a gaming store or you go to these shows or any kind of gaming in general. When you even start talking about it to someone, it's very, very extreme. the words are being exchanged to the very extreme. People take it personal, and it's very toxic. It's not good. All right, let's just put it this way. It's not good. It's just a game. They're just games. People should be able to appreciate games for what they are. But this is a whole new level that we're in right now. As I just told you, I was asked. You guys know mainly I do televisions, and I focus myself on televisions and picture setting and stuff like that. But this was asked of me. Sure, I do some gaming here and there. This was asked of me to give you my thoughts and opinions. Well, here's the breaking news to you, to all of you. If you don't want to hear someone's opinions, if you don't want to hear someone's thoughts, don't ask them to make that video, because be prepared to hear stuff that will not fit your narrative or that will not fit your agenda. Okay? So be prepared for that. Okay? Now, I'm not a fanboy. When I clapped for Phil Spencer, I'm just simply, truly being genuine. I think genuinely Phil Spencer has saved the Xbox. If it wasn't for him, who the hell knows where the Xbox would have gone? They might have ended up like Dreamcast. Then you have Microsoft on a cross-platform, making games for everybody, for Sony, for Nintendo, for PC, mainly PC and Windows. I think they would just stay at the PC and Windows, and there would be no console. You would have to basically buy a PC, build the PC, and then play Microsoft exclusive games on a PC Windows account. Okay, or some kind of monthly subscription to Windows Windows Live account. You would have to have a Windows Live subscription. I honestly believe the console would have died. Something would have happened with that console. It wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer was able to save that console from a very dangerous situation that happened in 2013, where PlayStation 4 was just dominating. I mean, it was brutally just dominating that console. Like, you were able to walk in 2013, let's go back, 2013, this time, November, whatever it was, November 15th, right? Well, it's not November 15th yet, but almost 3 days from now. You were able to walk into a store and get one. I was able to go walk into a Walmart and get one. No issues. It was a green box. I was able to get it. But I had my Xbox One edition. I already had that. But I also was able to buy another one for someone else as well. So I walked in there and I was able to get one. I didn't have any issues, no problems. Actually, I was able to get it on the Thanksgiving, just a few hours prior to the Black Friday. The reason I'm telling you this is because, guys, I want you to understand that what Phil Spencer has done for Xbox One X is truly remarkable. The way he expanded the brand. It's not just a console. He's looking at it as a brand. I think you guys are misunderstanding the Phil Spencer vision, okay? And I think I'm kind of tuning into his vision. Now, I'm not his handler. I don't know Phil Spencer personally. I would love to sit down with him and ask him all these questions to see what I can get out of him. I would love to sit down with the guy. If I ever have the opportunity to do so, I would love to interview him. I would love to. But I think even he would agree that this is the kind of vision that he was going for. He cares more about the brand than he does about in general. Like, let's just think about the Xbox as a console. He really wanted to expand the Xbox brand for a lot of people, and he really wanted to give people a choice, variety of different choices. Like, hey, you don't have to buy an Xbox One X. You have a Xbox One S. Hey, you can play on your PC. You can continue where you left off with your Forza Horizon, play it on your laptop. He wants to give people a variety of choices, and I like that. Same thing with the Xbox Game Pass. I like that. So I like what he's doing, But for some people, they can't seem to understand this. They can't seem to understand or what his objective is, And then people complain about these 13 studios. It's like, hold on a second. You guys are judging these 13 studios before they have even showed you what they've got going on. You don't even know what they're making. You have to remember, these 13 studios now, they're backed up by a multi-billion-dollar company, Microsoft. So they can have all the resources they need. Do you understand that? These companies are not like what they used to be, independent and small, and they were only able to make these small little independent games. Now they're being backed up by a multi-billion-dollar company. Why is Rockstar so successful? It's being backed up by a multi-billion-dollar Take-Two Interactive company, and his CEO, Strauss, I forgot his last name, Strauss. You know, so they have all the necessary components needed to create a really great game. All the resources, if you will, needed to make a great game. And you will see what the Ninja Theory is going to do pretty soon. So, you know, not to mention, you know, the new Halo that's coming out, Gears. People are so easy to jump and judge. Same thing happened with Xbox One X. Everybody was doing exactly the same thing a year and a half ago when they announced the Xbox One X price. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon. All these same YouTubers, same faces that you see, these influential YouTubers, they were all jumping on the bandwagon. They were saying, too expensive, no one's going to buy this. The outcry, the rage against the $500 price tag on the Xbox One X, and then look at it now. Okay. Where are you going to play Red Dead Redemption 2? PlayStation 4 Pro or the Xbox One X? Where are you going to play Soul Calibur 6? 120 hertz refresh rate, 1440p with the better textures? Or are you going to play it on 1080p upscaled with semi-decent textures on PlayStation 4 Pro? Where are you going to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Where are you going to play Far Cry 5? Where are you going to play, where are you going to play Battlefield 5? So, Xbox One X has been a very good success. Regardless of what others might have opinions about that, the numbers speak for itself, okay? So, guys, I know this video is taking a little bit longer. I'm going to try to end it. I'm going to try to end this video in this note. If you ask me to give you my honest opinions and thoughts about something, be prepared to hear, just like you're hearing it right now, be prepared to hear stuff that it's not going to fit your narrative. It's not going to fit your narrative because I do have my own opinions and I do have my own thoughts, preference, likes, and dislikes. Okay. I'm not sponsored. No one's paying me to say, oh, Xbox is great or Sony's great. If you guys want to go to that channel and listen to that person 24/7, then, hey, whatever helps you sleep at night, be my guest. But if you're going to ask me to do something and give you my honest opinion about it, just like I do with televisions, be prepared to hear opinions and thoughts that will not fit your narrative. Be prepared for that. All right? Well, there you go. There you have it. I don't know if there's anything else I can say that I haven't said here before. I think it's hilarious. I think it's sad. I think it's pretty sad in what kind of gaming community we live in. It's not just a gaming community. It's a political arena. It's the television's arena, computers arena, graphics cards arena. I mean, it's just everything. It's some kind of a cult mentality. Everything it's put in some kind of division. And that division, it's not good for anybody, guys. Okay, no one's gonna profit from that. The only thing that's gonna profit from that is the company to whom you are, you know, holding the jersey for, to whom you're rooting for. They're the ones that are gonna profit from you you're not going to profit anything. They're still going to do what they're going to do. Phil Spencer doesn't care if you like or don't like what he does. He's still going to do his initiative and what he wants to do. Okay, same thing goes with the Sean Layden and Sony. He doesn't care. He's still going to do what his executives and his investors wants him to do. All right, it's just business. But we, as a gaming community today, are just really, it's sad. It's pretty sad. It's sad that you can't even make your own opinion, even though people have asked you to make a video based on your opinions and your thoughts. But you can't do that anymore, because if you do, you will be crucified, because you're not fitting their totalitarianism, if you will, totalitarianism, whatever that word is, agenda. Basically, if you don't fit their narrative, they will cast you out. Okay. Like a leopard. Anyway, there you go. Thank you guys. Hopefully you like this video. I know you're going to hit the dislikes anyway, but something else I want to say about the dislikes, guys. Dislikes don't do anything for me. Dislikes only work for people who are influential YouTubers. Dislikes only do something for those who are heavily edited videos, who have a sponsor with fancy cameras and all this other nonsense. These are the ones that get affected by the dislikes. Me? Dislikes don't do me anything. All they do is bring me more traffic. It brings me more views, and I make more revenue. This is like me giving you a professional courtesy to let you know what you're doing. It's idiotic and stupid. But hey, you want to hit the dislike, be my guest. Keep making me that money. All right, guys. Have a good one, though. Take care. For those of you who found this video fair and reasonable, you can hit the like. But you don't have to. But you can. All right, guys. Have a good one, though. Take care.